What's good, leaders? Welcome back to another episode of Newer Leaders Podcast. I'm your host, Kyrie Green, and today we have a very special guest with us, an artist up and coming from the city of Philadelphia. Thank you for coming out to talk with me, bro.
Appreciate you.
It's a pleasure, no problem. Go ahead, introduce yourself, let them know who you are and what you're about, man.
What's up, y'all? I'm NP55. I'm a new artist coming out of the city. I'm go by NP55 or NP55. I just started making music probably not too long ago. I think I started probably like 7 months ago. Mm-hmm. This might be like month 8 though.
Month 8?
And I just been like trying to get my niche, get my foot in the door and just keep rolling with the punches, for real.
Okay, so I want to talk about this name, NP55. How did you come up with that as like your stage name?
So my nickname, like my name Nate though, me, and my last name Pettis. So NP, that's just my initials type shit.
Okay.
And then 55, that was my first varsity high school number. So when I first started playing basketball in freshman year, not first started, but like when I played varsity freshman year, that's my number 55.
55.
So I just like, I was trying to like figure out like what would I want my stage name to be. Like in college, like my number was 2, but I was like NP2. I'm like, no, I don't fuck with that. Like, I don't really got no ring to it. Yeah. That's why I did NP55, and that shit was
it got a ring to it. It's crazy. That's how I came up with my my Instagram name. My initials, Kyrie, last name Green, and then I wore 1 when I played ball and when I played football in middle school. Yeah.
I feel like
then I just ran with that. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's
initially be having the best names. I ain't gonna lie though. Like, but when I was growing up, I always like used to say my initials out. Like, I want people to call me my initials. Like, probably when I was like 9, 10 years old. That shit never like had a ring to it till like my homie, he just started calling me NP. Then everybody started calling me NP. It's like
it started from one person, then everybody's like, all right, man, we just gonna keep it.
Everybody's calling me NP, and that's when I just added the 55 to them. That's how I got my name.
All right. So growing up, like, you always saw yourself making music?
Hell no. Hell no.
Growing up, what you seen yourself doing?
Playing basketball. I feel like that was my ticket out. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't like when I was growing up. Like, I was ass though, bro. Like, I was like horrible. Like,
you think so?
For sure.
Yo, like, it's crazy. A lot of people come here and they say ball. Like, growing up, yeah.
I really thought the ticket, because I feel like growing up in like a neighborhood in Philly, like everybody either play football or basketball, bro. Like, you don't really find people doing too much other stuff. So like back in the day, like then, like I was heavy. Like, I played every sport though. I played baseball. I played football. I even played soccer before, bro.
I played that too. Soccer. I with soccer.
Yeah, I did that. Like, after I went and done with that joint, I was like, that shit over after that.
I definitely played soccer. Baseball is probably like one of like my favorites, for real. Like, I went to this like program, and they had us playing baseball, and it was like they was teaching us different stuff. We had like workshops and stuff, but I enjoyed like playing baseball, and then I just started. Feel me, just testing the waters.
I feel like baseball is my natural talent. Like, that's why I ain't had to work out with baseball. None of that. Like, that was like my natural, like, God-given talent. But once I started like really locking in with that thing, I locked in with basketball probably like 10th grade. Probably my 9th grade summer going into 10th grade. I had lost my homie, and he used to always like back me even when I was horrible at basketball. Like, yo, like, you really could be R. You really could be R. And then after he passed away, I just like started like going in. Like, for me, I really started pushing myself. And that's when I feel like I got good. But my mom loved me playing baseball, bro. Like, she really like, yo, play baseball. So I went back. I was in high school. I went back. I think my 10th grade, 11th grade year, I went back trying to play, bro. But I was so like focused on basketball. It's like when I'm sitting in the field, I'm like, bro, this shit ass.
Yeah,
like,
you focus
on
ball.
Like, feel me? It's like too slow pace now. I'm so used to like going up and down the court.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. Baseball fun, but it's slow as hell.
Fuck
yo.
You, bro.
I didn't realize how slow baseball was, so I started like not playing the sport, but just watching it.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, dog. Like,
baseball game long as hell, bro.
These joints last for hours. Like, I went to a Phillies game not too long ago, and I'm like, dog, I'm not sitting here through this whole game. Like, I think I got through like the first inning. I'm like, yeah, we out. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, we out. Like, I ain't sitting here. I'm not sitting here through all this. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It's super crazy. And it's crazy that you said that. Like, coming from Philly, a lot of people really only think like football, basketball, or some type of sport for real is the only way to get only way to make it and get to a level of success.
That's crazy. That should really not do like you mean. Like, I feel like once you get older, you start seeing like there's so many other like avenues you could take to make $100 million. Like you could really be rich. Like
you can really make a lot of money from doing things other than playing football, playing basketball. Like there's a bunch of examples of people that made millions of dollars just from being themselves. Like,
literally,
being themselves is crazy. I just watched a video of Drewski. He was on a podcast and he was talking about like what got him into, being a comedian and all of that. He's like, growing up, he was like labeled the class clown, but he always got in trouble for it. So he started to question, like, damn, like, is this a bad thing?
Yeah.
And then as he got older, he learned like the business side of it and learned how to turn him being himself into a business.
Right.
And he got to where he is now. Look at him now. Like
one of the biggest names.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like he doing this thing. Probably one of the funniest people out here right now. And you feel me? He making money from just doing what he loved to do.
Which
just
making people laugh.
Yeah. Like, and then taking something that was perceived as like bad or negative and turning it into something positive.
It's crazy, yeah.
Putting a smile on people's faces, better, making somebody day better just from giving them a laugh. Yeah. Things like that. Like it's a bunch of routes that you can take to put your family in a better position. You feel me? Put yourself in a better position. Set up the people that's coming up after you and all types of things like that.
For real.
All types of stuff.
So many different avenues you could take. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like a lot. I feel like especially like the kids in the generation, they really focus on like this or that. Like it's no like, or I might do something different. Like I might, you feel me? Like it's. But me and my homie was out eating, and no weird shit, bro. I went to the bathroom, right?
Uh-huh.
And you know how like in like the in the urinal stall, it's like a little Senate joint. You flush the joint. I'm like, bro, somebody made this, bro, and they is rich off this shit. Like, it's so many. Like, it's
somebody patent that idea and the concept of that. Like everything from the chair we sitting in to this damn table design, even the building that we right next to. All of this, somebody created all of these things. A light pole, a phone. Like somebody had an idea and they just brought it to life.
And they ran
like
with
even
it,
Airbnb, right? And I want to really highlight this because I just watched the video on like where this idea came from.
Right.
It was these two gentlemen, and one of them was really speaking on just all of his conditions that he was going through at the time when he came up with the idea of Airbnb. He said he was homeless. He was literally like living out of his car. He had $1,000 in his account. He said he was talking about like his rent, how he couldn't pay rent. And it was like a convention that was going on in his area, and all the hotels in the surrounding area always kept saying sold out, sold out, sold out. So he thought of an idea of how to get other creators and designers to be able to be in a space together, right? I believe he said his friend had a place and he had 2 air beds. They inflated the air mattresses and decided to come up with something called air bed and breakfast or something like that. And that is where like the idea of Airbnb came from. He was just saying, during that process, like people were telling him like, yo, this would never work. Like you would never like get somewhere with this. And now look at Airbnb now.
It's one of the biggest.
Like you book a trip to go somewhere, the first thing you think, Airbnb. Let me go on Airbnb, find somewhere to stay. Anything like that. Just the idea, like you're going through something, a rough patch. You can have an idea and you stick with it regardless of what people telling you. People may not see the vision, and you stick through it, go through the process, and you come out, actually getting somewhere. And your idea really taking off, but it's a process.
Yeah.
And you can't give in to the outsiders and their how they may see something, because they're not gonna see your vision. You see the vision, but they're not gonna see your vision.
That's
so you just gotta stick to it.
That's really
so you talked about you was playing ball in high school. You went to college. You graduated. I believe it was this year, right?
Yeah, I just
this year from Cheney University, right? Yeah, I did some thinking on that. So congratulations on that, because a lot of people they either get there, they may be like, all right, I can't do this. They back out, or they just don't take that leap of faith of going to college. You know, you took that risk of going to college and sticking through it for 4 years through all the headaches, staying up late, sleepless nights, studying, everything. So congratulations on that. Seriously,
that, bro.
Talk about that experience and how it may have played a role in getting you to where you are today.
I feel like college definitely like I feel like they say college not for everybody, but if you personally ask me, I feel like a lot of people should go just because it gets you a chance to like really learn yourself, you know. Like in college, like you basically like it's gonna be a lot of situations where you put yourself like you're back against the wall, feel me? So you gotta figure out like, damn, am I really cut, feel me, to problem solve and get out of this situation, or am I just gonna buckle and fold, like, feel me, keep going downhill? So I feel like up at school, like it was a lot of times where it was like, damn, I felt myself in like a black hole, or I felt like, damn, like my back against the wall, but I found the way out. Luckily, because I had a great support system within my family, you know, and I had a group of friends for me that help each other out if anybody ever feeling down or in like a sticky situation. So I feel like college definitely, like, the main thing about college I learned is all about connection that you build, bro. And like I learned that like you need that in life, feel me? Like a lot of people try like just fronting like, yeah, I got this on my own, but it's like that's cool and all, bro. But think about if you would have just woke up one day and said good morning to this person, bro. That person could have really helped you like get to the next step. Like you probably would be 10 times farther than you are now if you just, feel me? Reach out to somebody.
Honestly, every person that is in a place of like success, or like we may look up to and we may be like, yo, I would love to get to this place. All of them literally say, yo, I wouldn't have made it here by myself.
Somebody,
I wouldn't have made it here by myself. From the people with the biggest clothing brands, the top tech companies, all of this stuff, just think about it. These companies wouldn't be, you know, ranked top 100, top 50, whatever, if it wasn't for the team.
Right, no, for sure.
You can get far. You can get very far
by
yourself. You will not be able to reach your full potential without, you know, having a team behind you or some form of support. Because I just had a conversation with someone else, another guest speaker. We were talking off camera. And now, you know, we were just talking about a team and, you know, the importance of, you know, having people to be able to help build up something. Right. And we was just saying like, yo, without a team, you cannot play every role. You cannot be you can't be in a meeting, taking care of designs, responding to emails all at once. You can't be dealing with this person, that person all at once, sitting here talking to this person, but you got a business meeting you got to be to in 5 minutes or something. Like, you can't be able to manage all of these things while still having to, you know, deal with all the stuff on the back end, the paperwork, you know, making sure all of that stuff is in order. You got to have people, you know, who want to see the company win just as much as you do, or whatever it is, who want to see it win just as you do, and also have an understanding like, yo, if we all come together, we put all of our skills and talents into this and push it, if this thing win, we all win. When this go up, we go up. You gotta have people around you and or your team that want to see whatever it is win just as much as you do, especially if you want to go far.
No, that's real, bro. Like, I feel like, and then a lot of situations, like, say, like, you might have something, like, you might have a vision, right? And you might be, like, working your behind off to try to succeed, like, get to that point where you want to be, right? Even if you got somebody in your ear telling you, like, yo, keep going, bro, keep going, that goes a long way. Like, they might not be sitting down at the table helping you, like, map it out and all that, but just them encouraging you, like, to keep going, bro, that give you a different type of push, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna touch on that, and I'm gonna highlight this one person. I know he gonna hear this and he's like, yeah, that's me. I have one homie right now, right? And even though, you know, like you say, he not help me do all of the you know, the hands-on work, but he is somebody who, one of the few people who pick up the phone and call me and say, yo, yeah, I ain't want nothing, bro. I was just calling to hear your voice. I was just calling to check up on you, bro. Right? And yo, he don't really understand it, but yo, I want you to know that, yo, you make a big difference. Like, if I come into a day and I'm like, all right, you know, I'm not at 100%, but I'm giving all that I can, you fill up whatever, you know, you fill that void. If I'm missing 30%, that phone call come up, like, all right, yeah, I got that 30%. It's just the fact that it's like, all right, pick up the phone call. It's not like, oh, I'm checking up on you, but can't
Yeah,
or you know, you got no, but yeah, I'm just calling to check up on I'm just calling to check up on you. Good. I ain't want nothing, bro. I just wanted to hear your voice. Like, call me. I can't make this up. They called me the other day. Like, yeah, bro, I ain't want nothing. I just wanted to feel your presence while I was driving. In my head, I'm like, dang. I'm like, yo, like, I'm like, damn, bro, like, big shout, bro, like, no, can't be really making having somebody like that around. Whereas though, like, yo, they don't want nothing from me, but they genuinely want to just check up on your well-being, make sure you're straight. You need anything, they there, and the energy is reciprocated. Just having that energy around you is so much of a big difference, rather than you either doing it on your own or you got, you know, you surrounded by people that's like, it's just like they just taking, can you, especially if they can know, like, all right, I can benefit from you in some way, shape, or form. It's always can you? Not how can I add value to you in some way, shape, or form? How can we add value to one another so that we can build up together, you know, something together? So that big shout out to bro.
No, yeah, for sure,
for sure. So you know, you talked about college and how, you know, it placed you in space you may felt like you was in, you know, just a dark space. Yo, like, college really puts you in positions to where as though, like, you have to really tap in with yourself. Like, you gotta tap in with your inner self and ask yourself sometimes, like, yo, is this what I really want? What do I want to get out of this? You know, where am I headed? Like, how do I, like, you gotta really tap in with yourself, because yo, college is gonna place a lot of obstacles in front of you. Like, a lot of, from, you know, midterms, finals. You may feel like you doing extremely well in the course, and you get hit with that grade, and you be like, yo, hold on, wait, no, I thought I was cool, and yo, you damn near felon, like, you felon, and like, you felon, you like, damn, I got 3-4 a month to get my grade about the whole before I, you know, flunk this course. Like, it's crazy. Like, a lot of people, that's just in life, but a lot of people delay that process. And, like, you know, just like you said, you encourage everybody to, you know, just give college a try, because it will put you through these things early on.
That'll test you.
Yeah, so you don't got to deal with it later on in life. Like, I tell my uncle all the time, because he's a teacher. We always talk about, you know, how in everybody's life, something has to happen in order for a light bulb to switch on, for them to have an understanding, like, yo, I'm in control of this. I know exactly where I want to go, and figure out how I'm going to get there. Something has to happen. And, you know, in college, you have to literally figure that out, because you may get like, yo, like, you ever switch your major?
No, I didn't ever switch my major, but I picked up a minor. Okay, so
like, just like that, like, you going into it, you didn't think like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pick up this minor. I just want to do this. Then something happened to us, so you're like, damn, let me pick up this minor just so I can have this under my belt as well. Like, there's a bunch of times where people like and I hear it all the time. People get into college, 2 years in, they be like, damn, yo, I don't want to do this no more.
Now they backed up.
I don't want to do this. Let me change my major. I want to navigate over to this. Like, I want to try this out. Like, you really get faced with a lot of tests, like a lot of them, and it's crazy, because it all like, you got to tap into your inner self to really figure everything out.
For real.
Now I want to do a segment of something. It's called Leaders Toolkit, right?
Okay.
I want you to give the leaders 3 things that you feel like they'll need in their toolkit in order to be successful or see growth in something, like in the things that they're doing. Be characteristic, book to read, mentor.
Okay. All right. So I feel like right now, the number one thing you need in today's day and time, you need your phone. Okay. You need your phone, because just off the strength, I feel like that can point you in so many different directions that you might not even thought in your head. Like, yo, I probably but you, from your phone, like, brings up so many new avenues that's like, oh, well, I could go this route now, and that route might be easier than the route I was thinking in my head. Characteristic rise. I feel like the best characteristic you should have is just being a sponge. And I learned this from my coach, my sophomore year.
Shout out to coach.
Yeah,
man.
Shout out Stokes, man. He taught me a lot, man. He taught me a lot. Like, I feel like me going into college, you know, like, me and him, it was definitely a blessing. Like, he just taught me, like, not even like getting better as a basketball player, but he taught me different, like, ways to be a better man. Feel me? And every time I'm going to the office, I used to go in the office all the time. Even if we at the practice, after we just ran 100 suicides or whatever, just because I feel like he was such a person that would give me so many gems in life. And the one gem that really stuck with me is just be a sponge. You know, just whenever you never know, you could take something from everybody that you meet. Feel me? And just taking the information, because if you take something from him, and him, put it all together, yeah, you a wise motherfucker. Feel me? So I feel like that's essential too, to be a sponge, bro. Even if you feel like he might be talking some nonsense, but something he said, you could take that and use it to your everyday life.
Definitely,
for real.
I agree with that 1000%.
The last one, just be confident. Be confident in what you believe. You feel like you got a plan. You feel like that could really be your way out, your ticket. For real, stick at it. Forget what everybody else gotta say. You know, I feel like confidence is key in life. No matter what you do, sports, it's just it really don't matter, bro. You gotta be confident. If you could be confident, you gotta be if you wanna go talk to a girl, bro, you ain't gonna get her if you ain't confident, bro. You can go up there stuttering.
No, for real.
You gotta really be in life, bro. Confidence is key, bro.
It's crazy that you mentioned that. I was watching something last night, Manny 215, and shout out to Manny. He was speaking at this event. And he was talking about something called DIL, but it's an acronym, right? And for the L, he was speaking about the L stood for leveraging confidence, whether it's the confidence in your work, the confidence in yourself, or anything like that, as a way to lock in these 6-figure, 7-figure deals. He talked about how him sticking by that acronym helped him lock in the 6-figure, 7-figure deals, whereas though he's going on tours, companies want him to do these things and they paying him to do stuff. Confidence can literally breed something way greater than you can imagine. You can become 10 times better at something just from being confident. You can, even if you don't know something, you can obtain something just from just from being confident. Wow. You may walk into a room I know I ain't the smartest in the room, but I'm the most confident.
Yeah.
And me coming in here confident enough, but not cocky. You giving off confident. You'll be able to leverage that to obtain the knowledge that you may need. You leverage your confidence the right way, you can literally get almost anything if you learn how to leverage your confidence the correct way.
All right, you said 3, I got 4. Last one I got for you. Just take risks. Don't be scared to take risks neither, though.
Definitely.
I feel like that was my main thing. When I first started rapping, bro, it was that was a major risk, bro, because I was so worried about how what people gonna say. I'm yo, Nate went from he was just hooping, now he want to be another person that stopped hooping, want to be a rapper, But I just took that risk, and then for me, I feel like now it's even though I've been playing basketball all my life, I feel like rapping low key put me in more positions than basketball did. Feel me? And that's shocking, because you asked me earlier, did I ever think I'd be a rapper? I don't know, bro. I never thought I'd be a rapper, but I just took that risk, and then feel me, I'm just going with, hopefully I get as much rewards as I can get.
No, for real. I want to ask you, how did you navigate through that time where it's you was thinking more of how people may look at you, the opinions of others? How did you navigate through that and be you know what, man, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna let give in to those opinions and how other people may look at me. I'm gonna just do it. How did you navigate through that?
I feel like that goes back to me saying the company that I kept. I feel like my homies they would tell me yo, I make a song, and when I first started rapping, it was cool and all. I tell the story. I feel like we could get to LA, how I first started rapping.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into that.
I feel like just my homie, the people that I had around me, shout out to my group of friends, they always just kept me yo, bro, that's hard, bro, you could put it out. They be bro, it's somebody already rapping that's got hella buzz, and they shit is horrible, bro.
No, for sure.
You not talking no nonsense, you talking some real shit, so what are you so worried about? Bro, go put that shit out. So I just feel me, they put the battery in my back just to keep pushing, and I just went with it. Feel me, I just had to get over. I remember the first time, so the first video that got posted when I was at this studio called $55, they do mic drops and all that. So I did the mic drop because the engineer with JP, he Like, yo, but this shit hard. You gotta do a mic drop. I'm like, all right, like, yeah, I do it, cool, whatever. Not knowing that, like, yo, this is really about to be posted on the gram. Like, this is gonna be the first.
And Infinity, bro, I ain't gonna lie, they deal with a bunch of different people, and yo, they artists that get posted on there. If you got something that's fire, the video gonna go up. Bro. The video gonna go up.
So look, bro, they like, yo, do the video, da da da. So I'm like, all right, cool. Watch you not, bro. I'm driving back up to school. I get a notification, the collab joint. So I'm on the phone with my homie Chris. I'm like, bro, they just collab. Like, I ain't trying to post that joint. I ain't ready for the world to know. Like, I ain't ready. He like, bro, you collab, bro. Cause think about it, bro. What's the worst that can happen? Like, for me, say your joint don't flop, okay, you could delete it, bro. But say this joint get a whole bunch of views. Guess what? You on now, bro. For me, like, your attraction is starting to roll that you really want to happen. So you're like, bro, just collab and go ahead and just, like, see whatever happens. Collab and lock your phone. Fuck it. So I collab with it and everything. I ain't gonna lie, that video did like numbers, bro. Like, I really was expecting like 500 views, bro. Yeah. That video got like 10, 11,000 views. That was the first joint that they posted. Like, so ever since then, it's just like, I'm like, damn, they fucking with me. So I just like kept rolling with it. But
it's crazy. You talked about, your group of homies, and shout out to them. Keep doing what y'all doing. Staying on top of me, like telling them to push his music, all that. I'm reading a book, and I talk about this book all the time. It's called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens, and it talk about peer pressure, right? Like peer pressure in a negative way and peer pressure in a positive way. Yeah. And that right there is an example of positive peer pressure. Like, don't be telling, like, yo, what's the worst that can happen? It's either one or two things. Either you're going to post it, you collab, and it's going to go up, and now, you taking off, or it may not do as well, but that don't mean, like, don't push it out. Yeah. Like, don't push it out. That's an example of, like, your homies, people you surround yourself with, peer pressuring you in a positive way, not to go do nothing crazy or something that'll put you in a situation where it's like, damn, I need to figure out how I can get out the jam, but putting peer pressure you into doing something that could help you and everybody around you as well. Like that, you gotta have people around you that peer pressure you into doing some positive stuff. Peer pressure you into getting in the gym, keeping your health in order, staying up on your mental, making sure you taking care of all of your responsibilities, and just taking a risk to just chase after your dreams and your goals. No. Like just do it. Like, cause once again, what's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen?
Like, they ain't the route, so you change routes. Like, that's the worst that really can happen. What's the worst that can happen?
Like, honestly, I watch a lot of different videos from podcasts, just like clips of people talking. And I realized the trend between every person that we may look up to, from Steve Harvey to Kanye, with all of these individuals, and they all talk about how failure isn't really a negative thing, but it's something that should really have you like mentally looking at it like, yo, I'm getting one step closer to where it is that I want to be. Like, yeah, you may, like you said, you could have posted that, y'all could have collabed on that video, got 500 views. You only got 500 views. But that's, pushing yourself out there and getting you one step closer to where it is that you want to be. It's people that make music, post videos. They had to post 60 different music videos of 20,000 posts, and they 18,000 posts is, what helped them take off. Yeah. And they didn't start really seeing any benefit to their 20,000 posts. No, but 17,000 posts before, they didn't see anything.
And like you said, though, especially about that, like, the losses, like, aspect, bro. Like, I really go by every day, like, a loss, not really a loss for I count it like a lesson from me. Like, it's like I learned, like, okay, that might not have went how I wanted to go, but now it's a lesson I learned. Okay, I'm gonna go about it differently from me. Like, it's not everything that don't happen how you ideally expect it to happen. It's not really an L, bro. It's just like a different way you gotta go about it now. Like, you just see it differently. If you think
about everything in that, like, with that mentality, you'll start to see, like, nothing will really get to you in a way
at all.
Like, especially if it do get to you, it won't get to you as much. Like, damn, I done dropped this music video, it only did 100 views in 3 weeks. What can I do differently? What didn't I do enough of? Did I not do enough promoting? Did I not do enough of, just getting out there, you know, getting it, showing face. Like, what can I do differently so that I can get 100 views in 30 minutes, 100 views in an hour, something like that? How can I change the trajectory of the next project or just everything else that I'm working on so that it can do way better than what it is that's, you know, already been pushed out? Like, you gotta think about things in a way of like, all right, how can I change something to make the next thing better?
For real.
Definitely.
That's facts.
So what got you into rap? You know, like your first time in the studio, what is it that made you think like, yo, I'm gonna go get here, I'm gonna go make this song?
All right, so look. All right, so my homie, shout out to my man Drew, he used to call it, I don't know, it was his thing, like, it was like a week. He kept calling like, in the group chat, like, yo, bro, he called me like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, like, I'm tired of working this job, bro. I feel like we supposed to be rappers, like, and you know what's crazy about? I didn't even expect to see, but I really just saw, bro, before we started doing this. I swear to God, I just saw him.
Yo,
like, I didn't even know he supposed to, like, you know me? It's like, why are you here right now?
That's crazy.
So look, so he like, yo, bro, I feel like we supposed to be rappers, da 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 da. I'm like, bro, mind you, this at the time, like, for me, I'm not thinking nothing about rap. I'm thinking ball.
Yeah.
Like, for me, so he like, yeah, bro, we supposed to be rappers, da da da. I'm like, bro, get off my phone. I'm not trying to hear that. Boom, hang up. He called me the next day, bro. Random group chat again. Bro, like, I'm back here again, bro. I really feel like we supposed to be rappers, bro. Like, I feel like we got, like, the aura, like, the vibe that we walk around, the persona, like, we supposed to be rappers. I'm like, bro, you keep talking this rap and stuff, like, bro, leave me alone. Hang up again. So then,
Chill,
bro,
yo.
he called me again, bro. He probably give like a day of break. Call me again. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. I found this a studio. I booked us a session. We gotta go. A down payment already paid. You feel me? You gotta slide. I'm like, what? Like, you really like proceed like about us doing this?
Yeah, he's serious about it.
And then he like, bro, I would advise you to try to write something down, just so you won't go in there because it make nothing. So I'm like, all right. So that night, I play a video on YouTube. For me, I write something to it. Cool. Go in the studio next day, and this is crazy. This is the funny part. So I got homies that rap. So like I already like know like kind of like the ins and outs, like the studio, how it goes, So, I'm in the booth and I got the headphones on. But mind you, bro, the music not coming out the headphones. Like, this is my first time in the booth though. So it's like I'm thinking like, oh, I hear the music playing from outside with the engineer, but it's not coming in the headphones. So I'm rapping from the beat in the outside. So he like, I'm like, wait, bro, like I don't really hear nothing in the headphones. He like, bro, you been rapping this whole time without hearing the beat in your ears? I said, yeah, like he like, how many times you in the studio? I said, this is my first time. He said, what?
He probably thought you already
I was already like polished with this shit. So I'm like, no, this is my first time. So I did that song, cool. And it was hard, like, for me, like, that's one of them joints I was like, damn, I would never put that shit out. But it's like, saying that, like, okay, I'm not horrible, feel me? Like, I heard, like, people like, okay, that shit actually hard. It's like, it kind of, like, gave me, like, the confidence, like we were talking about, like, to keep going. So, without him, like, without my man Drew calling me and saying that, like, I wouldn't be in this situation I'm in right now. Like,
shout out to Drew,
my man Drew, shout out to my man Kids. He the person that, if I got something in my notes right now, I'd call him, like, yo, hear this. And we break it down, like, no, bro, I think you should say this, da. So shout out to like my home, like
shout out to them, man.
Everybody in my camp, like everybody play a part. Like even if I'm calling somebody to let them hear the finished product, and they like, no, bro, I feel like you should take that ad lib out. Little do they know, all right, now I gotta book a whole nother studio session just to go in, just to take this money. You feel me? But like, it's like, all right, no, I really appreciate it because like in this business, like a music, it's like as much as you might like your songs, but it's really for like everybody else. So if bro feel like you should take the ad lib out, I'm gonna take the ad lib out because the music for them, not really just for me type shit.
It's crazy you mentioned that. I don't remember who it was, but it was this designer, right? And he was talking to just other designers, and he said something along the lines of, as long as you are a designer, like you creating something, you should not fall in love with it because it's not for you, it's for the people. So that, just like you said, you may fuck with your music heavy. Like you may be like, yeah, this shit hard. But the music ain't really like it's not, especially if you pushing it out to the people. Yeah, you can love what you do, you can like the song, whatever, but you need to figure out how can you make it to where as though the people that are listening to it, they hear it, they like it and not just you like it.
Yeah,
like you gotta, because you creating it for, even if you using it as like a, you know, like an outlet, you know, for you to express yourself, and you pushing it out, you're making it for other people.
Yeah.
Like you gotta figure out how can you make your music likable to them. How can they like your music?
And I feel like with music too, it's also tricky because like even though like you make it for everybody else to hear it too, at the same time you can't really get caught up in like people saying, "Oh, this song horrible, this song corny." Like, bro, I didn't have, like, I lied to you not. I drop a song, like say if I drop a snippet, right? I can have my DMs reply like, "Yo, fire." One time somebody replied, "I ain't gonna lie, this shit ass. Like, you should stop."
Yo,
you know, it's like say it's like 6 fires, then there's that comment, then there's like 7 more fires.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't really get caught up in like that. Like, I ain't gonna. That's my first time ever like really hearing like, damn, I should add. It's like, damn, like, all right, but like for me, it ain't stopping. Cause I looked at like, there's all these other people, like, feel me, like. And I'm pretty sure people probably say Baby should add. Yeah. People say Lil Durk should add. It's like, bro, I'm not.
Yo, it's a bunch of people that say Baby. All of these artists are like, man, that's.
And they at the point where I'm trying to get.
And they are like, you gotta look at it like, yo, with all the people in the world, everybody is not gonna like my music. There's not one artist in the world where everybody, like literally everybody likes their music. From Michael Jackson to Prince. It's people that don't like them at all. They can't stand them.
No, for real.
But think about all of the people, you know, there are people who, you know, helped them get to where they made it to in their career.
No, that's a
fact.
Feel
me? Like, they made history. Like, they would, like, when you mention, you know any form of music, you gotta mention them.
Yeah,
you gotta mention these individuals, and there's a bunch of other people like that as well, because they played a role in just getting, you know, music, modern day music, to where it is, you know, the sound, all of that stuff. They played a part in that. They will forever be icons. No, so just because one person, 10 people, they be like, man, this shit ass, stop rapping. I don't feel that. Yeah, you can't be like, all right, then I'm gonna let them 10 people stop me from finding my people when there's 8 billion people in the world. It's 8 billion people. You gonna let 100 people tell you like, man, stop doing that. That shit corny. You gonna let 100 people, which is a very small percentage of the population, stop you from finding your people. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Can't let that. I feel like that's when crazy. Once I really locked in on that, like got that mindset, it was like, oh, I don't care what I drop. I drop whatever. Like if I feel like I want to drop it, like I didn't play it in front of people, like they heard, they saw the video, they like, they fuck with it. All right, I'm putting it out there. Like it's gonna get like, you gonna have people that sent it out, probably to a group chat, this shit ass needs to stop. But it's like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, in a lot of situations I feel like the positive really outweighs the negative. So it's like, once you're not focused on no negative, it's just like, and just do what you gotta do. Take that risk. It's like,
then look at it like this: for every person that is speaking of, you know, your music, whatever you're doing in a negative way, they're helping you out.
Literally, they put it in somebody else's ear.
They're helping you out. Like everybody, like I believe it was while I was watching, and he was saying it's like, yo, your haters will forever be your biggest supporters. Like your haters will forever be your biggest support. If you ain't got no haters, something not right. Like something not right. If you ain't got people that don't like what you doing, something not right. Like you gotta figure something out. Like in order, like not in order, but people that don't like what you do, they may be sending your stuff out like, man, this shit corny. Yo, they doing you a favor.
Oh yeah, for real. they put in somebody else's air.
Yo, they marketing your stuff and you don't even know it. They get like, you can really hire them to be your marketer now. They're marketing your stuff, pushing it in front of other people, get other people to listen to it. Little do they know they're doing you a favor rather than hurting you. They helping you more than they hurting you. And if you look at it like that, like, damn, you commented this shit ass, I want you to stop or you need to stop. But you contributing to somebody else saying this, 20 other people, 30 other people seeing this. Especially if you commenting multiple times or, you know, every time a video come up, like, you just gonna keep commenting. That's about, I appreciate it. Like, I appreciate it. Like, I deal with that as well. It's a bunch of comments or just be like random stuff, like, and it make me look at it like, what the hell are you talking? Like, what are you talking about? And it'd be like, all right, you know what? I appreciate it. Like, I still be like, I appreciate it. Like, I literally, my pilot episode, I posted a clip of it on, I believe it was TikTok, and it was just me talking about, you know, what New World Leaders is and why it is that I created it. I literally had a comment that it said SYBAU. You know what that means? You know what I mean, right? So it was like SYBAU. This shit is corny, like just like that. And I'm like,
for what though?
I'm like, bro, for what?
like for what? Right?
And I literally liked the comment and said, I appreciate the support. Literally. No, I'm not supporting you. Just like that comment. Like, bro, if you don't like it, you don't like it. It's not for you. That don't mean that you gotta project all of that on the other people. You may not like it, but there's a bunch of other people that will.
Anything about TikTok, bro? He could look at the video and just sweat and kept going, bro.
You could have cut.
You goofy, bro.
You decided.
Goofy, bro.
You decided to see the video, click the comment, and then type it in and click share.
He wanted 10 seconds of fame. That's what
like, yo, rather than just. Oh, this not for me. Let me just keep scrolling. Let me just swipe up, and
let the video play out.
Or if you really don't want to see it, yo, let me just block this page so I don't see it again. Like, let me just block
10 seconds of fame just to get. Oh my, yo, he said that. Ha.
And it don't be that deep. Like, it don't be that deep at all. You mentioned, you have friends that are artists and things like that. Were you able to learn from, the people that you're around that also are artists as well?
For sure. Like, I talk to my homies like that rap. Like, I was like, if I ever got a question for them, like they like, what you think about this, or how should I go about this? Like, they really give me like advice all the time. Like, my homie, like shout out my man Mook. He was on live the other day, and I joined his live. Feel me? Like, he got all these people in the live for me. I just said, what's up? What's up, bro? He took time out his live and really gave me a shout out. Like, yo, shout out my man Nate. Like, he real
shout out to him for that.
Like, feel me? He just started rapping. He said, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you better than a lot of people that already been rapping for 20 years. Like, he said, bro, but the only thing I feel like you need to get better at is your delivery, though. Feel me? And that was like him hearing like one of my first songs. Feel me? So now it's like I've been rapping for, like, I got so many other songs ever since he heard. Like, he told me, he been telling me that though. So it's like I really been took their advice and really trying to like apply it to my everything. Every time I think about it, now I like try when I'm in the booth. I try to get more emotion when I'm talking, like, so they can really feel me. Feel me?
Shout out to him for that.
Oh yeah, bro. He didn't have, bro. It's so many things, bro. Like, he didn't have to do that at all, bro.
Yeah,
like, just him giving me that little shout out in front of all them people that's in the live. Like, damn, bro. Like, that's love. Feel me?
Yeah, just
like, my other homie, K, Young K. That's like my homie. Like, we grew up together and all that. Like,
and shout out to them. Both of them doing their thing. They holding it down for the city. Both of them, for sure.
They bro, me and K, we probably on the phone, bro. It was like a random night, bro. Like 12 o'clock, we on the phone, bro. We just talking about everything, bro. Like, he giving me gems. He telling me this, that, like different little tricks, techniques, and all that. Like, feel me? That's what, like, it's just thorough having them as homies, because it's like, yeah, even though they blew up, feel me, with the rap type time, it just like when I talk to them, it just feel like we friends, bro.
Yeah, like it don't even seem
feel like a business. It don't feel like I'm just trying to milk them, get something, like, bro. It really just feel like we just having genuine conversations, bro.
And they willing to help.
They willing, like, but willing to, bro. It's just like me having them like as like people that I could really like. I even give them like, I give them a $5 because they did it. They somewhere where I'm trying to get to. From me, they did a lot of things that I'm trying to see. So like from me looking up to them, like in the aspect of like what they accomplished is like, and they giving back to me like the gem that they learned and stuff that they wish that they could have heard or learned from somebody else when they was trying to get up. It's just like truly a blessing for real. So for like shout out to y'all. I really
for sure. And keep doing y'all thing, because y'all definitely hold it down for the city. Definitely. Y'all they've been doing it for a long time. They've been doing it for a long time. Like a long time.
They one of them.
I came across both of them when I was in middle school. Like, I was in middle school.
No,
like, I ain't gonna lie.
They had the ball early.
They had the ball early. Like, they had the ball real early. Like, they done had summers on lock, winters on lock, like everything. Like, no cap. Like, no cap. Bro. Like, this is. So, what's like some things that, you may have learned from them, whether it was, tips or tricks, how to go about something that you could be able to share with, artists that's maybe up and coming or trying to figure out how they should go about certain things?
All right, so one thing, two things. Like what I just talked about, like the cadence wise, like really, like if you talking, you gotta really make sure like you making them feel what you saying. Like, don't just like sound like you reading off. I feel like a lot of my songs early off, like it sound like I was just reading off the notes, like yeah, da 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 da. But now it's like it's really all about your delivery. Feel me? Because like if you say it a certain way, like you could say like I get money. Feel me? It's like okay, yeah, he reading it up, but you really like put some into it, like I really get money for it, like that. You're like, oh shit, you probably really get some money. So like it's like your kid and like how you deliver, like I feel like it's the main thing. We're working with delivery and just like taking time out like to like learn your sound. Like even if you when I first started, bro, say if I get in the studio session for 2 hours, right? I'm trying to knock out 2 songs in 2 hours. Like that's my mindset. Like I gotta get 2 songs done. Now, like me talking to like my homies and all, they like, bro, it's really quality over quantity, bro. So like even if you take the 2 hours to work on half a song or one song, you still better because you content with like, damn, I know this sound hard for me. Instead of rushing through a song and you hear all this, damn, I need to change that. Damn, I need to change that. Damn, I need to change that. It's like just then like you gotta think time, about it.
Bro. You gotta go back and change up all of this stuff when you could have just been like, all right, yo, I got this 2-hour session, but I'm really going to lock in and make sure this song is really how I want it to be.
How you want it to sound. No,
how I wanted it to sound. I'll be like, I ain't got to go back, change nothing. It's all how I want it to be. As you go through a 2-hour session, you make 6 songs. But after that, engineer sends you everything. Like, damn, yo, on these 6 songs, I need to change this verse. I need to take these ad-libs off of this song. I should have said this. Then it's like, damn, I got to go back in there and try to do all these things when I could have just did it right the first time. Like, it's a bunch of artists who worked on tapes that they just released to us months ago. Years ago. Years ago. It's rare that a lot of artists release something that they just worked on. Like, it's really rare that artists release something and you be like, damn, they probably just did this month. This is stuff that they had for a while that they really took time out on the studio. The first song on there, the intro, might have took them 3 weeks to really get down. 3 weeks to really get down. Might have took them a full week of being in the studio every single day, 24 hours. They waking up in the studio, going to sleep in the studio, really sitting in with the engineer like, yo, no, this ain't right. We got like, yo, that stuff take time and to you and all the other artists that's really taking time out to really, perfect their craft, stand in the studio, getting sleepless nights, all that stuff. Bro. I want to give y'all flowers because, I'm going to be honest. I sat in the studio with a lot of people when they was making music, and I'm like, yo, I don't see how y'all can stay in the studio all this damn time. Like, all this damn time.
We be in the studio. I think the longest I've probably been in the studio probably like 5-6 hours. But that's like 5-6 hours. It's like, bro, it's like 11 o'clock. So now we ain't leaving until like 4 or 5 o'clock.
That's
in the morning,
bro. Like no care. I literally watch people go in the studio at 11, leave out at 6 in the morning, and be back at the studio by 12 o'clock.
Bro, that's real, bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause it's real. Like I ain't like. It be times when I go to the studio, right? Say if I go and I make a song, I hear it, and it's like, all right, that's cool. But then, like, the thing about me now is, like, I can't, I wake up, think a song, bro. I go to sleep, bro. I let you not, bro. It's no lie. I be having dreams about me, like, writing a song, bro. Like, it'd be, like, the lyrics in my head, and then nothing, like, in my dream, the song be hard. But then, like, when you wake up, it's like, damn, bro, what did I say in that dream,
bro? To figure it out.
I can't remember what I said, bro. So it's like, I really be having moments where it's like, damn, like, I need to go to the studio. Like, I'm itching to go back. Like, I need to go back. So it's just, like, once you fall in love with it, it's just, like, really, like, I don't know. I feel like it's like I just felt like a hidden gift that I found out. Like
it's really like, for you. Really if you going to sleep thinking about it, waking up thinking about it, you dreaming about it, all of that stuff is for a reason. I mean, like that's something that is for you.
There's like, so many like little signs that I didn't got like for real. Like when I first did the first Infinity Vault, right? So like I got the Bible app on my phone. So about you not, bro. The next morning. I woke up and they give you like the daily verse. So the next morning, like the verse was basically about like changing lanes, almost like like if you turning over a new leaf in your life, like and really being at it. And so I'm like, yo, that's crazy, cause for me, I just like did the music joint for Infinity, like my first joint, like, and I'm really heavy basketball. Like everybody knows basketball. And now I just did that, and then this the verse that I see in the morning. It's like, damn, like that's really a crazy sign. Like so, I don't know, bro. I just really like just locked in with it, and ever since then, it's just been like going good so far. So hopefully it keep going.
Nah, keep sticking with it for sure. Keep sticking with it. There's a lot of people that don't stick through it.
Yeah, and one thing I always like in any joint, I gotta shout out my man, Priest Johnson, PJ. We call him PJ. He recently passed away when we was up at school. I think he passed away in like April, like late April. But he was like, bro, he was on me about rapping. Like when I say like we was going to this during the season too. We was going away to go pick up some sneakers for the basketball season. He like, yo, Nate, like I ain't gonna lie, bro. You should make a song. But this little dude, he know I already got a song. I already made a song. So I play it for him. He like, no, bro, this joint, all right, mine just want to begin the song. Like that song is horrible, bro. But he really like, feel me, was messing with it. Yeah. And ever since I told him that, bro, he'll be on me. Like he believed in me rapping more than I ever believed in myself, bro. So like, I will go to a lot to not, bro. I go to his room, say if I go to his room today, right? It's 11 o'clock at night. We listen to a beat, I'm rapping. Feel me? I make the song, I finish the song. I go to his room, because we hang out every single day, bro. Really like my man, bro. So, next day, bro, I go to the room again. He like, yo, what you doing, bro? Put on another beat, you gotta make another song. I'm like,
he on you about it.
Bro, I just made a song.
Like,
I get time to relate. He like, no, bro, you gotta keep that. Like, come on, bro, keep on. So, it's just like with people like having him, like me and him, bro, it really was like truly a blessing. Like, and that's why I feel like when he passed away, like it was just like, damn, like I was in a dark space, but then it was like, bro, I know what he want me to do. Like he would want me to get in the studio, like make a song. So I feel like that happened. Like it just like gave me a different type of drive. And I feel like I made a promise. So I said, bro, like when I get done with school, like when I graduate, that's when I'm really gonna lock in. And ever since I graduated, bro, I gotta keep my promise on. That's why I've been going so hard. Like,
shout out to him, man. I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences. It's crazy, like this the stuff that I do, this platform, my brand, the nonprofit, it stems from something similar to that. My brother, Sakari Johnson, talk about him all the time. Every chance I get, highlight that name, all the stuff that he did. All of that came from him pushing me to do something way bigger than I saw myself doing.
Oh, that's fact.
Going to do something different from what everybody in the community is doing. Putting me in spaces that I didn't think I'd be in. Put me around people I didn't think I'd be around. And losing him, like you said, it gave me a different drive.
Yeah.
Like it put me in a dark space. You know, it took a toll on me. I was out for a while. Like I sat in my room, didn't want to talk to nobody, nothing. Like it took some time. Took some time for me to really get back. But when I got back, it was like, yo, I'm on it. Like I gotta push. I gotta really like keep going. I gotta keep the ball rolling. Because I know he want me to, and even with all of this stuff, every time I get to, you know, a point where it's like, damn, like, yo, I feel like things not moving the way I want, inconveniences may come about and things like that, I sit back and I think about what he would tell me, or he got an interview that he did with a gentleman. I always go back to the interview to just hear his voice and, you know, hear what he would do in these type of situations, how he would go about things. And just really think like, yo, I know if I was to be like, damn, like, yo, I ain't even gonna do it. If he could say something to him, like, yo, like, what you want? Like, what you want, little Kyle? Like, we ain't knowing that you gonna do it. Go full throttle with it. Oh, yeah. That was his biggest thing with me. Like, figure out what it is that you want to do. Figure out what you love to do, and once you find that thing, go full throttle with it. Until then, just try everything. I didn't think I was gonna go to college. I always said growing up, I'm like, yo, I don't know if I want to go to college. I don't know. He told me, yeah, he went to college, he tried it, and then he figured, you know, started the brand went up, and he's like, man, I don't need it. Like, right. I don't really need it. I'm gonna just go full throttle with the brand. He's like, yo, but I'm gonna tell you, just give college a try. I'm not saying you gotta go through it, you know, all 4 years. He's like, just give it a try. Right. If you figure out it's for you, stick with it. He's like, but I can tell you, you will make a lot of connections, meet a lot of people in college that can help you out later on in life. Right. You may meet somebody, become good friends with somebody, years down the line, y'all graduate, they may be on $1 billion company y'all come across and they want to bring you on board to the team. Y'all, or they may be connected to somebody, they dad, uncle, cut, whatever, may be able to put you in a position to, you know, help you further your career and whatever it is that you want to do. oh damn, don't you do X, Y, and Z? Yeah, my uncle, my cousin do this, that, and the third. I want to introduce you to him so y'all can do woo woo.
Right.
Like connections can really take you far. And college is like a damn a guard. Like I don't even know what to call it, but college literally is full of nothing but connections, and you never know who you're connecting with. What y'all can, you know, cook up together, how y'all can benefit from one another, and if y'all build a genuine relationship, it can take you so far. Like my last guest, he was speaking about he met somebody in college, and his college and the person he met, their dad was famous for something. He didn't say what. He's like, I'm not gonna say what it is or who his dad was, but he's like, they're famous for something. And they're connected to a lot of powerful individuals, artists, all types of stuff. And he's like, yo, him building that genuine connection got him in spaces that he was like, damn, I never thought I'd be here. Backstage at a Lil Durk concert, they try not let him in. He said, bro, I made one phone call. After that phone call, they're like, yeah, come on. Like, just from a genuine connection, not looking at it like, yo, I know he connected to so and so. Let me figure out how I can just, you know, rub shoulders with him, get close enough, just so I can get to them. No, let me build a genuine connection with this person because I never know where this relationship can take me, or they may be more willing to introduce me to this person if I genuinely connect with them, rather than just like they can see like I know you trying to get close to me so you can get to so and so. Like, no, if you genuinely build a connection with me, damn, I might bring you around, bro. Y'all be able to really build something. Like you can really get something out of just building genuine connections with people. Like dead serious, it really important. Bro. Like having genuine connections built with people in life can take you farther than you could imagine. Like so far, genuine connections with people then connected me with a bunch of different people, like a lot of different people. Then had me in rooms and stuff, going to events, speaking at events, connecting with CEOs of company, all types of stuff, just from building a genuine connection and allowing people to know that, yo, I'm a good person. This is what I stand for. And my character, I came up with this with another guest as well. Character credit score. Just having a good character credit score. People knowing that you have good character. You know, you're responsible, honest person. They know they can count on you. All of that type of stuff. Just allowing people to know that, you know, these are the things that you stand for. They're willing to introduce you to people, bring you around different people because they know, like, all right, this is a good guy. Yeah. I know I can bring him around so and so and not make me look bad. Yeah. And also not make himself look bad. Yeah. So all of that stuff is real important.
Yeah, it is.
What's some advice that you can give to like an up and coming artist? Like as a way to like, you know, if they're making the music, they may be putting it out and they be like, damn, like, I don't really know. This thing's a little slow. I ain't really seeing the results that I want to see. What's some advice you can give?
I don't know, but that's tough because right now I'm still the same. I'm in the same boat as them, like, bro. Like, I don't like.
But you said you months in. People don't even get to the months in. They may get one song and like, hey, you know what? No, I ain't doing it. I'm out.
So I feel like the main advice I can give somebody just keep going, like we talked about, like throughout the whole podcast, bro, for the whole conversation, just like forget what anybody else want to say, bro. If they on some negative type time, like still take that risk and keep pushing out, because like you said, bro, you could put out 1,000 videos, 1,000 songs, bro. That 1,001 song might be the one you need to take off, bro. So it's like, what you stopping for? 'Cause at the end of the day, it's like, what can you lose? Like, there's nothing that you will lose. In this industry, I feel like it's way more to gain than it is to lose, feel me? So just take that risk and keep working, feel me?
Like there's way more to gain than there is to lose. I looked up Rio the Young OJ, Rio.
Okay.
His song Legendary, right? That was the first song that I listened to from Rio. Like, and from there I started listening to him. That video came out years ago. I think when I looked at it at the time, it was like 7 years ago or something like that, around there, 7, 8 years in that range. But he had music that he was making before then that did not get nowhere near as many views as that song right there. Like nowhere near him. What's his name? Damn, I can't think of his name. Yeah, I can't think of the artist's name, but Boss Man D-Lo.
Oh yeah.
Another art that was made. All of these artists, they made music for years before they got introduced to us.
Yeah.
And we come across and like, damn, like where he come from? What he blew up overnight? No, they've been putting in work in for 6 years straight. Seventh year they started to get a little breakthrough. The 8th year might have been a little slow. The 9th year they took off.
Yeah.
They're putting in work for 10 years straight, 10 whole years and not seeing no results. They saw a little breakthrough. Their 11th year still had to grind. They 13th year they took off. Look at Meek, for example, from Philly. Another artist from Philly that's putting on for us. This man been in the game for a long time, making music for a long time. We both probably remember Meek from going out, freestyling on the block, all the ciphers and all that. That be crazy. It took him so many years, 15 plus years for him to get to where he is today, but he stuck through with it. You may not see the results that you want to see in 1, 2, 3, 5 years, but if you stick through with it and you go to year 10, that may be when you really take off. Yeah. And if you don't and you stick through with the process, you'll learn a lot from it. It'll ultimately make you a better person. It'll do good for you. Like you said, it's way more that you can gain than you can lose. There's way more to earn than for you to lose. There's a lot that you'll learn through the process, whether it's information, knowledge, wisdom, all of this stuff that you can utilize, or you might I'm gonna go get somebody else. I done been in it for too long. I don't really know, but I got this game and this knowledge. Let me go get somebody else, and let me go pass this on to them. Or let me go help them build. And you may be like, damn, I done tried that. I can't do it, but I got all this knowledge. Let me go try to pass this on to somebody else and help them do what they do. They blow up. They take you along. And here you got the where it is that you wanted to be, even though not with you, but you passed it on to somebody else, and they took you with them, and you got there.
No, yeah, that's facts, bro.
You got there.
That's facts.
You just gotta stick it through. Like seriously. Before we wrap up, I want you to lead us with something to just get them going. Keep them going through all the hard times, hardships, all that stuff. Be a quote, book to read, mentor, podcast to watch. It's something to keep them going for when they get to those moments where it's like, damn, I don't really know if this for me. I want to give up. I want to just take a step back away from it.
All right. So that's what I'm gonna tell y'all. Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm saying the same thing.
Listen, it's nothing wrong because sometimes people gotta hear it more than once just for them to really get it. Like they said.
All right, this one, and I really truly live by this though. Anyway, I ain't say this earlier. I feel like hard times never last though. So even when you feeling like you're in a sticky situation or like, damn, life keep going downhill, that hill gotta go up at some point, bro.
Yeah.
So you just gotta stay confident in yourself, and really lock in on what you feel like, what you need to do to better your life, and really stick at it. Because, like I said, the storm got to pass someday, bro. So when that storm passed, the sun might shine for forever. You never know.
Seriously,
so
listen.
Really lock in on yourself and really don't let no hard times bring you too far down. Like,
seriously,
just bottle in and keep
all
going with
of
the punches.
People that I just named, they done went through the storm for years. Meek went through the storm for years. Corey went through the storm for years. Look at when Corey first started rapping, what he was rapping about, what he rapping about now. You see a big change. The Airbnb host, he couldn't pay his rent. Was basically living out of his car. Your favorite YouTuber then went through a bunch of stuff, whether they was homeless, all that type of stuff. But they stuck it out, made it through the storm, and now the sun's shining. And we're seeing that, they're in this space now. So whatever y'all doing, keep pushing. Sunny days is on the way. But don't even worry about, getting to the sunny days. Don't think about the sunny days. Just think about how can I make it through the storm right now? Literally. What can I do to, if I don't got an umbrella, where can I get an umbrella from? How can I make it to where as though I'm not getting drenched in the rain, the storm not, blowing me back? How can I keep walking forward in the storm?
Another thing that I realized too, that you really can't get caught up on is not looking at somebody else's path.
Yeah.
And I feel like that in my life, I really live by that because, like I said, my homie K, his story is real unique, bro. Yeah. He made one song, his first song really blew up. He took off, bro. Like, you can't really look at somebody else's success and like, okay, I need that to happen to me. For me, everybody's path is different, bro. So like, it might take, like you were talking, it might take you like a couple years to get to where you want to be. But why do it matter though? Because at the end of the day, you reaching that end goal that you want. For me,
yeah,
that success to change you and your family life. So no matter what, you gotta keep on pushing, rolling with the punches.
this to everybody that's tuned in. I watched the clip of a brother. He owns $1 million company, and he was on a podcast, and he said this. He said he didn't think he would get to where he is today if it wasn't for his brother pushing him the way he did. His brother left him with a quote, and that quote was, "To the people that you may be watching, they're not better than you. They just got there before you. Just because you're seeing somebody in the lane that you want to be in, that doesn't mean that they're better than you. That doesn't mean that you're not talented. That doesn't mean that people won't like you. They don't like you, anything like that. They just got there before you. And you never know what challenges, what obstacles that person had to get through in order to be there in that position that you see them. You may be able to share that same story when you get there to somebody else that is in your shoes right now. And you may be able to inspire that person just like the person that you're looking at right now is inspiring you. So keep pushing. Eventually you'll get to where you want to be, or you'll gain a lot from it. And just like we just talked about, you'll be able to pass it on to somebody else, and they may be able to bring you up with them. That's it for today's episode. I appreciate you for coming out with me. Thank you for giving me some of your time, sharing game with the leaders. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let them know where to find where to find your music, all that.
Y'all can find me at NP55_ Instagram, NP55 on Apple, Spotify, and NP55 official on YouTube. So
I'm gonna link his Apple Music in the description and his Instagram, so y'all can navigate to all of that stuff. Once again, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all of y'all tuning in, subscribing, talking about the channel with your friend, your mom, your uncle, whoever. I appreciate it because you're helping the channel, reach new people. People want to, come down, come on, sit down, give out game to y'all, and everything is going great. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Y'all know the motto, man. We'll see y'all in the next one.